How's it? And welcome to my podcast. My name is Sally, and I am Wooldiaries on Ravelry and on Instagram. And I am on Facebook and on Twitter, but yeah, you've all heard this before, not so much. So today is the 12th of May, 2016. We're already in May. Yeah. It's cold. It's colder. And I've been sick this week. I came down on Friday. Friday it started, and yes, today's the first day I haven't had to medicate myself in any way whatsoever. I actually feel quite normal. Yes, we have all had it. My husband is now in the almost recovery mode. I think today will be his last day of having to take any cold or flu meds. It's not the flu. It was just a cold. A window popped up. It's not the flu. It's just a cold. As soon as we are all over it, yes, we're going to get the flu vaccine, because I'm not doing that again. It was Deacon had it, then Matthew had it, then I got it, now my husband's got it. Yes, finished. This whole sharing is caring stuff. It's not on. I was going to say something else. So the time is 9:55, and I have a few things to chat about today, but let's get on with the weather report. Dun, 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 dun. Today, the temperature in Sandton, Gauteng is going to be between 11 and 24 degrees Celsius, which is 51.8 to 75.2 degrees Fahrenheit. I do understand that that's not cold. But remember, a few months ago, I was melting at over 35. So, yes, for us it's chilly. I've got long sleeves on. I don't have anything else on but the shawl, which is the 22.5. It's a free pattern by Martina Bain, and I did it out of Regia. This shawl, I get the most compliments when I wear it out of anything that I've ever knitted. It's out of one of Regia's Garden Effects colorways, and I used 2 and a bit, I think, but I didn't check gauge, and I can't even remember if I made it bigger or smaller or whatever. But yes, I get the most compliments out of anything I've ever knitted every time I wear this shawl, and it's perfect size. I absolutely love it. I do love it. I did have the other free one that she's got. What's it? Something about little clouds. I don't know where it is. I might need to make another one of those. Yeah. So, moving back onto normal scheduled. Some sports. I've got rugby and cricket. Rugby, the Bulls are still away. They played the Brumbies and got their backsides handed to them, basically. They lost 23-6. I think the Bulls were still back in Pretoria and forgot that they were actually in a different country. I didn't watch it. I wasn't at home. But yes, just from that scoreline, the Brumbies clearly dominated. The Bulls clearly didn't have a chance. In the IPL, the last game that the Royal Challengers Bangalore played was on Monday. They played against the Kings 11 Punjab, and they finally won a game. Sorry, they have won other ones. This team is not there this year. By 1 run, they won. The score was 175 for 6. They are currently 6 in the log, so there's no danger that they're going to go to playoffs. They've got 4 more games to play. They've just lost too many. And it's fine. I understand that teams have bad years. Like I've said before, I'm not a only support when the grass is green or when they're winning kind of person. I support no matter what. So, RCB, Royal Challengers Bangalore. And why did I choose Royal Challengers Bangalore? Because Chris Gale plays for them. So, let's get on to some knitting. Put those notes up there. I have 5 WIPS now. Not 4, 5. Sunday was Mother's Day here in South Africa as well as in the United States and some other countries. I know it wasn't in the UK. The UK have Mother's Day in March. So, yes, there was a Mother's Day cast on that the Prairie Girls, Susie and Danny, they facilitate every year, and the only rules is that you take as much time as you can get on Mother's Day and cast on something for yourself. You can't cast on something for somebody else. It's got to be for you. There's no what it has to be. There's no when it has to be finished by. There's no there is no rules whatsoever. The only thing is it's got to be for yourself. So I cast on something new. So Sally Jane and myself, Pink Hair Girl, go check out that loon. Go on her podcast. We cast it on together. We wanted to do something together. Now, I was feeling a bit Scrooge and I didn't want to go buy a pattern. So I was like, okay, well, what have we both got that we don't have to go buy? And I was like, we don't have. Except for sweaters, we don't have very many patterns that are the same. And I was like, and then I was like, I've got 2 shawls. I've got 2 socks. I want something else. If I'm going to cast on a new project, I want something else. And I don't want a sweater because I just wasn't feeling casting on a really big project. So what I did was I said to her, what about she got the Star Shower cowl and I got the Up Here cowl. They're both by the Yarniad, which is Hilary Smith Callis on Ravelry. And let me show you. That's a close-up of mine. Yeah. There you go. I just want to move it out of the sun a bit. There you go. That's a close-up of mine. And what it is you start like you're knitting a shawl and then you join in the round and you go round and round and round and round and round. And what happens is you get a cowl, but it looks like a round shawl. So it looks like a semicircular shawl, but it's actually a cowl. It's got no dangly bits. So I cast on, and then on Monday and Tuesday, not a lot of knitting was done. I was feeling really awful Monday and Tuesday. A lot of sleeping was done on Monday and Tuesday. I got this much done. I am using Nurturing Fibers sock weight yarn in this blue colorway. I wonder if I have I've used this blue before. It's been in another Sky. It's a Sky colorway. I used it in the shawl hoodie cardigan, which I frogged because I wasn't enjoying it. The fabric was too dense. I will do it again. I'm doing it on my size 4mm, which is a 6, US 6. My signatures with my name on them. Oh, upside down, Sally. Not even back to front, just upside down. Can you see? That's my name. That those awesome friends in America got for me. So I finally got to use them. So I was also like, yay! So I've just joined in the round and I've done literally 1 round after joining in the round. So this will get love. This will get love. This will get finished. Yeah. There's mine. There's mine. I do like the shawls that stay on you without having to twist or fluff or anything. And mine is living in my Sally Jane bag from last year when we did our socks and bag cowl. It is the March bag. My birthday bag. It was the March bag. The one that she made out of the colouring in fabric. So, I forgot to bring another chair, so everything's going on the floor. So that is a new WIP to everybody. Another WIP that I've got, which... Oh, the rows are so long. Sorry if you didn't understand that. The rows are so long. It's my... I can't call it a test knit because I bullied Sally Jane into sending it to me. Sorry, I'm just having a... And I finished the eyelet repeat and I did the stockinette band. And the plan was to do this on Friday. Well, that didn't happen. It didn't happen on Saturday either. It didn't happen. I finished on Sunday before I cast on the Mother's Day cast on. So there you go. I've got my eyelets and I've got my garter band. I have been away. I totally forgot I needed to do something. I quickly went and did it, and I am back. So I know I was showing you Sally Jane's test shawl that no, it's not a test. I'm test knitting it, and I have done the eyelets and the next garter ridge. Sally Jane did put a call out for testers on her podcast last week. If you want to go and test it, I know she has some requirements. I know she wanted at least one more person to do it out of a gradient. I don't know if that's been done yet, but yes, go and check out her podcast from last week. I still love this. She has sent me the last bit, so I need to do that this weekend. But absolutely gorgeous. I'm still loving the colours that I chose. The rows are just very, very long. And they're only going to get longer. There is no getting shorter. But yes. So that got a lot of love on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, all the yarn is coming out. And that is living in one of my bags that I made from fabric that was given to me by Sue, who's Susie Bears on Ravelry, and I miss you lots and lots. So that is my orange skull and crossbones, and I thought that was perfect for my orange shawl. So that's got that in it. So that's WIP number 2. WIP number 3 is the long hashtag name socks that I can't remember, and I wrote it down, and of course Instagram's changed its icon. Well, it has on my phone, on Apple. It's hashtag Kentucky. Yeah, Kentucky Derby. But what? Well, there's a lot of Kentucky Derbies. Hashtags on Instagram. Maybe it's Kentucky Derby sock? No. Okay. We're going to have to go investigating on Ravelry. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Well, I just not so silently dye here. Kentucky Derby 2016 sock cal. That's a mouthful of a hashtag. And all I've done to these was, because my rows are long on everything, I've just put in the heel. I'm using, not moustache. Can you imagine yarn made out of moustache? Not moustache. Mustache yarn. Stacy. And this is the colorway that Jenny B gave me when she came to South Africa. It's the Sesame Street colorway, and I just put in the heel last night. So yes, and I finished the orange. So that's that, and that is living in my Christmas bag, which I'm very upset doesn't have a label in it, so I can't tell you who it was. It is the one that Sally Jane gave me for Christmas, and it has a hair typical hanging off of it. That one sitting in that one. My socks for sock wars. Last week when I showed you, I had a toe and a bit. I've now got a whole foot and half a heel. I need to finish the heel today. So today's mission is socks. I'm hoping to get at least one finished today. I'm still busy doing the heel. I've done the toes and the heels on these ones in the Regia Silver colorway that I use for my Pawani, and then the foot and the leg will be out of the R2D2 colorway that I got from Stacy herself, Mustache Yarns, when I was in America at the retreat. So there's that. Yes, I do love it. I kept thinking, because on it says that it's 15 uneven color stripes, not colorways, stripes, and I was like, if they're uneven, it's a bit hard to tell whether one is a stripe or one isn't a stripe. So I was like, am I going to get the full repeat on my foot before I, start the heel? And I just did, because there's the light blue that I started, which you can't really see. I started with the light blue down there, and I've ended with the light blue up there. So I got 15 of her uneven stripes, thankfully, on my foot. So yes, I do love them, and as you can see, my yarn pimp came through for me, and my order of Chowgu needles arrived. Somebody did ask me what they couldn't understand me. I apologize. Sometimes I do talk fast, and I do know I am fully aware that I have a different to what you are used to accent. So yes, I do not feel it doesn't bother me if you don't understand what I say and you ask me to verify it. It doesn't. So I am switching my needles over to Chowgu, the premium stainless steel ones. It's the lace, so it has the red cable. Whoop! There you go, and it's the metal tips. What else do I need to tell you? I use 80 centimeters for almost everything. The longest I ever go up to is 100 centimeters. I generally do like to magic loop on 80 though, rather than 100. So yes, the socks will get all the love in the next 2 days. Now, my 5th WIP is my raindrops cal that I'm running in my group on Ravelry and on Instagram and on Facebook. On Facebook and Ravelry, all you have to do is post a picture. You don't have to tag me. I do love it though when you do tag me, so that I can make sure that I see it immediately. Hashtag raindrops cal is mine. See, short, sweet, to the point. You just have to hashtag your picture that you post with that on either one of the social medias, and yes, you have the chance of winning a prize. The prize is going to be, I have decided, it's going to be a shawl bag from myself, which you can, no, you're not going to choose. I'm going to give you a shawl bag and a skein of yarn from Wendy Mustache Yarn, and there are 3 prizes, so there's 3 chances of winning a bag and a skein of yarn. You don't get 3 bags and 3 skeins of yarn. So if you win the Facebook prize, then you can't win the Instagram or the Ravelry. If you win the Ravelry prize, then you can't win the Facebook or the Instagram. You get what I'm saying. The Ravelry one, I'm going to choose out of the FO thread. You need to post your pictures into the FO thread. Instagram and Facebook, I'm just going to do a random number generator, and I'm going to draw from there. So, my progress. Wow, people, these rows are getting long too. Should be hashtag rows getting long. I am, for everybody who's doing it, Christina, her patterns are laid out in rows. I did it upside down so you couldn't see. Yesterday I finished the row 90. So I am now on row, I will start on row 91. And on row 90, my stitch count is 269. Yes, 269. And for some unknown reason, these rows, although they seem long, they don't seem as long as the ones on Sally Jane's shawl. And I don't know why. I cannot tell you why. I am also knitting this on my Chow Goose. I am using Cowgirl Blues in a variegated colorway. Bridget doesn't give them names. I need to work on the South African dyes for that. And it is blues and purples and greys. And that's mine. I said last week I wish I hadn't used a variegated. I still wish I hadn't used a variegated. However, I'm still loving this. I will make a DK one in a semi-solid or a tonal, which I think are the same thing, but anyway, a plainer color. So I'm using Cowgirl Blues Merino sock, 100 grams, superwash. It's made in South Africa. Bridget, South Africans in Cape Town. She's having a studio sale this weekend. It's at her studio, so not at the watershed in the V&A waterfront, at her actual studio. Her yarn, her finished objects, everything is on sale. Now Cape Townians go and buy her out. And then kick her backside that she still hasn't got her online shop. Hashtag just saying. So, let me just take my prototype needle protector, which I love, and I'll show you. So, I know I had just started, I had just finished, I was somewhere with the first set of eyelets. I have now started the 3rd set of eyelets, and I don't know if you can see. There you go. You see, this is why variegated doesn't work as well. It's a bit busy, but I still do love it. The yarn is soft and squishy. I should have just got a solid color and done it out of Cowgirl Blue solid, but I saw the variegated and I was like, oh, I love that. So yes. People are having problems with the yarn overs. There's 2 tricks that I'm using. One, I am knitting. Okay, the first thing is people are saying that the yarn overs are closing. I tend to knit into the back of my yarn overs, not into the front, because I like my holes a lot bigger. I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying that's what I do. The other thing people are saying is that the yarn overs are not going into the right pattern. So basically what I do is I start my yarn over row until I get to the first eyelet from the next one, and I know I should not be doing a an eyelet in front of that because they're off-centered from each other. So basically they're running parallel. If you look at your knitting, they're running parallel. They're not running straight up. So that's the first thing I do. Then all I do is, as I'm doing that row, because I have to look at that row, it's not a row that I can just knit on. I do need to look at it. As I'm doing that, I just run my eye down and I just make sure that I'm in the middle. So I line up, if you look, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see. I line up, because I'm spastic now, I can't do it. This is not working. I just line them up. This is not working, and it's annoying me that it's not working. Okay, that one and that one line up, but then there is nothing on top of this one because this is the previous repeats eyelet, so I need to make sure that it's in the middle. I don't know if that makes any sense. When you knit the pattern, it does make a lot of sense. But anyway, those are my two tips that I'm using while I'm knitting it. The big one is, and we all know, well, I know who this is, read your freaking row. Don't just assume that you know what the designer is saying. Read the whole row. I knit into the back of my yarn overs. What's the other thing I do? Oh, and I just make sure that if I'm doing the eyelet row, I off-center it. That's basically those are my tips. Use them, don't use them. That's how I'm finding it. So that's my raindrops cowl. And that is living in my retreat bag, to knit or not to knit. What? To knit or not to knit, that's just a silly question. Oh, and my Star Wars socks are living in my Star Wars Magic Genie sock bag, which I absolutely love. Love, love, love. Perfect size. Oh, pattern must go back in bag or otherwise disaster will strike at any moment. Okay. I went to, even though I was sick of the dark on Saturday, I did go to Clegg store. I did some damage at Clegg store. Donna was there from Colourspun and I ordered some stuff from her, so I know she's busy dyeing it this week. Can't wait to get it. Hashtag excited, stupid excited. And then I also bought some stuff from Karoo Moon. I bought 2 of each of these. I bought 2 in this beautiful red. It's called London. 2 in this pink. It's called Cerise. And yes, it is so bright my camera is blowing it out. I bought 2 in Violet Splash, and what you can't, oh, there you go, you can see it's not a solid, color, it's got pinks going through it. I bought 2 in Bordeaux, which is like a red wine color, and I bought 2 in Sunshine. What are they going to be? Who knows? No plans whatsoever. But hashtag proudly South African. I love supporting South African people. Right. Then on Sunday, Stephanie, a bag full of crochet, who also has a podcast on YouTube, she WhatsApped me and said to me that our swap, her dad was back and he had my parcel. We did a swap. I'll have to go see what she got. She got hers last week, though. I think she showed hers last time. She did show hers last time. So, I got some German chocolate, Yoguretta, and I was told that I should actually put them in the freezer. So So I'm going to do that. Of course, I'm going to try one, and then I'm going to put in the freezer and try it as well. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got some teas, which I haven't tried, although I've been drinking a lot of tea. When I get sick, I try a lot of tea. I drink tea. Don't ask. I don't know. But we can't get these teas. You see, Stephanie's so clever. She knows exactly. She's from here, so she knows what we can and cannot get. So clever, actually. So clever. So, oh no, I've done it the wrong way. I got a whole whack-a-dack-a-dack-a-doodle of teas. So that, oh, I can't wait. Later on, I'm going to try that. I got, this is so cool. And now, of course, I'm showing myself a cool, and it's heavy, people. I could knock you out with this chain. It's like seriously heavy. You could do some serious damage to somebody with this. Dad said to me when I went to go pick it up, he's going to start charging for courier services. So she knows that I love my sock yarn. So she included the Lana Garosa. It is millivent. Sorry, in the neon range, and I did not know this was made in Italy. But anyway, anywho, it's 80% wool, 20% polyamide. It's 100 grams, and I'm sniffing, and I apologize. I need to blow this nose, and it is not showing the brightness of the yellow and the other colors, but these are extremely bright, beautiful colors, so that will have to be a pair of socks for me, because oh dear, it's got pink in it, therefore it's mine. And then this is what we swapped for. I said to her, I need some Wooldiaries DK, and not focusing, there you go. So it's 100% DK. I cannot remember the colorway. It is 200 grams. It is absolutely divine. And Stephanie just knitted her raindrops shawl in it. There is no colorway. There is no colorway. But this is absolutely gorgeous. I know what mine's going to become, and that's why I ordered it. Well, I didn't order it. I asked Stephanie if she wanted anything from here. That's what we do. I say, Steph, do you want anything from South Africa? And then she says, no. Or, yes, of course. And then I say, okay, because I want some Wooldiaries. Is anybody coming? So we use her family as mules. Love them to pieces. So yes, that is it, my friends. All I have to say is, if you want to see progress, knit on more than one thing at a time. Really, knit on one thing at a time. And I've proven, I hope, by having more than one WIP, that I don't mean that you will only see progress if you only have one WIP. You can see progress on more than one WIP if you knit on it. Tot ziens!